Happy Monday, everyone. Hope that you guys had a relaxing weekend. I hope that you guys, whether or not it was a relaxing weekend, whether it was a chaotic weekend, I hope that you guys are focused on the beauty in absolutely everything. In absolutely everything. I want to talk about today. I want to talk about trauma. Just about everyone's family has some sort of dysfunction in it, or just dysfunctional period. And there's things that could be adjusted to normalize now. It's normalized to see that. I'll go even further and say that in everyone's life, there's something that needs to be adjusted. There's something that can be adjusted. There's some sort of trauma that we've all faced. It's life. Our parents have done the best that they could, and parents are parents, friends, cousins. But it's trauma that we've experienced. And you look at the family and you see a pattern of the way things have been done. There's some patterns that are good. There's some patterns that aren't. But there's a pattern, right? It's a programming, or generational trauma programming that everyone does. Oh, in this family, we do this. Could be positive, could be negative. When I take the positive and the negative, let's change. Not, this is the way we usually do things. Okay, this is the way I'm going to intentionally do things from here on out. And the moment you become the person in the family to say, I'm going to do something different, you become the crazy one or the weird one, and that's okay. That's okay. What you're doing is changing the legacy of the family. And the person who's there, it's not, you're not going to get a lot of applause while you're doing it. You're not going to get a lot of applause while you're doing it. But whoever you are, God bless you for doing it, for making the change, so changing the legacy of your family, so your family operates differently. And also, too, the whole idea of family, I don't believe the idea that family is necessarily blood related. I don't believe that at all. To me, family, yes, obviously there's a component of family and to get closeness when it's blood related, but family to me is when you're value related. That's family. When you have the same values and you encourage each other to be the best version of yourself. That's family to me, blood or not. So I always say, from the third trimester up until 7 years of age, our subconscious mind has always, 95% of our subconscious mind has been programmed. Our subconscious mind are the thoughts that we're not aware of. And 95% of our daily thoughts as adults come from our subconscious mind. Only 5% come from our conscious thoughts. So that means we're living out a program. And it will continue until someone says, I'm going to be intentional with reprogramming my life. And that's where things change. And the great news is that you have the solution to that. You have the power to be the change that you want to see. Everyone says, oh my goodness, I wish this person could do this. I wish the government can do this. But the moment you take self-responsibility and say, I have the power to make the change. You were put here to make the change. You are the change maker in your family. Matter of fact, not just your family, you are the change maker in your community. Not just your community, you are the change maker in every, wherever you go. You were put here to be the change maker. Once you take that mantle and actually start doing the inner work and the outer work. Once you make that an obsession that I'm going to be the change maker, again, not just in my family, but in wherever I go, every person that I come into contact with, I'm going to be a change maker. Once you start doing that work, that's when life changes. That's when you change. You don't have to stay doing the same thing that you've always been doing it. And we just pass on these negative traits from generation to generation to generation, and it never changes. You're listening to this for a reason. You are the change. You've always been the change. And that's why I always say that you're needed, man. You have inherently something in you that people need. And as you do the inner and the outer work, you'll be able to further give it to them more and more and more. That compound interest is golden. So that's the message for today, guys. When you're doing the work, you're doing it for everyone else as well. You're doing it for everyone else that you come into contact with. Not just your family, not just blood related, but you're doing it for the people that are related to your values, are related to your purpose. And as you go on that road, your family, your tribe of people, they will, matter of fact, you won't even have to find them. They will find you as you elevate. So keep elevating. I know it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. I know it's not easy to eat correctly. It's not easy to, oh, God, I got to get up in the morning. I got to meditate, do my affirmations, visualizations. I got to make sure that I read something. I know it's not easy, but what's the alternative? Pass on the same trauma to the next generation? What's the alternative? You tell me. Complain about how life is? What's the alternative? Or go out, become everything that you were made to become, and make and become the change that you were put here to become. It's that simple, guys. I believe in you. I believe in you. Keep going. This is another amazing week, guys. Listen, the time is going to go by. I just saw some of my family members that I haven't seen in years. Years. I moved 7 years ago. I look up, the time is going to go by, man. Make it count. You're going to look up, it's going to be another 7 years. Another 10 years, 15 years. Saying, oh, man, I wish I would have. Make this week count, guys. Again, progress over perfection. If it's just schedule out a time when you're going to do the inner and the outer work. Could be the inner work Friday at noon, as I say, for 5 minutes. You're going to read something. Or try to meditate, or do affirmations. And that compound interest, just keep building on that, guys. Keep building. Keep building. Stay in the game. I believe in you guys. Keep going. Enjoy this week. Motivation Mondays, all right? Your family will find you. And I'm a part of your family. God bless you.